Alex Stein joins me now. Alex, were the members of Flower Mound Council sympathetic to your plight?
You know what? Surprisingly, they were not sympathetic whatsoever. And a couple police officers talked to me as soon as the meeting was over. But luckily, they kind of know who I am and they understood what I was trying to do. So thank God I didn't get arrested at that meeting.
Well, yes, also your sign inviting big booty Latinas, whether they're illegal or not, to reside at your house. I think that would have raised a few eyebrows in itself. Now, we all know about the unprecedented fraud in Minnesota, billions of taxpayer funds squandered, stolen. But that hasn't inspired other blue states and cities to look in their own backyards for similar schemes. Here is Seattle Mayor Katie Wilson explaining why she's reluctant to investigate claims of Somali fraud in Seattle.
Problematic to have random people showing up to daycares. I think the fear in the Somali community is real. The fear in immigrant communities are real, so we're taking that very seriously.
Along those lines, have you asked anyone to follow up on the fraud claims, either to the Department of Immigrant and Refugee Affairs or SPD?
No.
So as far as you're concerned right now, there's no reason to suggest there's any sort of fraud?
This whole issue is not really about fraud, right? It's about dividing and conquering. It's about making an immigrant community a target.
There you go, Alex. There's no reason to investigate. It's problematic, and she's clearly more worried about what she calls fear in the Somali community than any sort of fraud that could be happening under her nose.
No, Rita, you're exactly right. And the real problem is that we have a two-tier justice system. If I, as a legal American citizen, was trying to run some sort of daycare fraud, I would get caught and I would be held accountable for all of the crimes that I committed. But if you're a Somali that is here, on a green card or some sort of temporary immigration status, when you get arrested for a serious crime like this, you get to get deported. So they basically have a get out of jail free card, which is the real problem in all this because it encourages them to actually do some sort of illegal enterprise to make money. So that's why the American citizens are frustrated. Yes, it's a lot of money, but we're frustrated that illegal immigrants can come here and take away social services and tax-paying dollars that I paid. Also, they can have Bentleys and drive around in fancy cars. It's ridiculous, Frida.
Before you go, Alex, investigative reporter James O'Keefe has uncovered some startling information about a Secret Service agent assigned to Vice President J.D. Vance. Thomas Escotto, a holdover from the Biden administration, was caught on video disclosing high-level information about the VP and his family. And Alex, he seemed very relaxed, very happy to reveal this information to a total stranger in person and also via text messages.
Well, Rita, I'm very good friends with James O'Keefe. I'm not trying to, name drop. And I remember James calling me before this came out and he said, Alex, this is the biggest thing that I've ever uncovered. He thought this was going to be his magnus opus. And of course, it was a huge thing. And I'm so thankful that you're covering it. But just think about this. We have a Secret Service agent that is joking about a derelict of duty and getting the vice president, potentially, hurt. So this is a huge story. I think this is an indication that there is a deep state that even though Trump is in power, there's a lot of people that are high up that don't agree with Donald Trump.
Alex Stein, thank you so much for your time tonight.